My name's Mary Metcalf. I'm the first woman to race Tour Divide. I raced in 2008, about 15 years ago, and we're here to give a little background on the race and tell a little bit more about what's coming up. I had a paper map. I had 7 paper maps, actually. I shipped half of the maps to myself halfway through the route. So I pre-shipped some stuff to a general delivery, which that's within the bounds of an underground race. But I carried paper maps that I would stop and fold out. And then also on my handlebars, I had cue sheets. So if anyone who's seen the Adventure Cycling Association maps, there's kind of cues in there. Like there's a hostel at mile 283. There's a store with provisions at whatever mile. So I took those cues and stuff that I had, like other information that I had got from people who had ridden sections of the route or the whole route, and put that all onto cue sheets that I'd then flip over to the next one when I got past whatever mile was on my cue sheets. And then I also carried a compass and an altimeter. So I could tell when I'm riding along the divide and going up and down an elevation so much if I was at the place where I needed to turn, because it would say on the cue sheets, your turn is at about 7,500 feet elevation or whatever. So those were my navigation tools. It's kind of deceiving to look at it by the numbers because the route's only 5% single track and 95% road, but a road in Montana in June is covered with downed trees. So you're on a dirt road climbing, you might be walking through snowfields for miles and hours, lifting your bike over piles of trees because they hadn't been cleared yet from winter. So just because it's a road, it's not like a road ride. I really feel that in an area like the Divide, most of the animals hear you coming and they give you space. I was actually more concerned about, shady people out there. And that's just my fears. But I did early on went over a really snowy pass that I ended up pushing my bike for hours until the next day going through the snow. And I did see grizzly tracks. I'm walking along, I see mountain bike tracks and footprints of the guy who had been racing in front of me. And so he had come through apparently a few hours before. And then I see grizzly tracks that go right over his tracks. So they were there, they were watching me. I didn't see them. I'm one of the only people I think that raced that year that didn't actually see a grizzly, but I'm glad. It's good.